Although I think Josh Elander is going to make a great head coach for Tennessee for quite some time, you've got to admit, it's going to be a little bit different this season not seeing this guy in the dugout. Now, we saw Tony Vitello officially leave the University of Tennessee back in October of 2025 to become the San Francisco Giants' new manager. And there was a lot of rumors and speculations flying around as to why he ended up doing so. But in a recent article with Tony Vitello's mentor and Arkansas head baseball coach Dave Van Horn, it seems like he may have provided some answers that maybe the general public doesn't know. Now, while Tony Vitello was making a decision between staying in Knoxville or heading to San Francisco, he called Dave Van Horn. And what did that conversation hold? Well, Dave Van Horn says this to Pig Trail Nation on Friday, and it may have some answers that we all could think about. He says, and I quote, "With Tony, he just called and said, 'What do you think? Do you think I'm crazy?' He goes on to say, 'I had a lot to say, but I said bottom line, what do you want to do?' He goes on to say, and this is where it gets interesting, I don't think he was super happy with what was going on over there. I think it was more not about the University of Tennessee, it's a great university." He goes on to say it was more about dealing with agents and dealing with all of that, trying to win, put a team on the field, and the stuff that we deal with. And he finishes up by saying, hey, you're 45 years old. If you want to take a shot at pro ball, here's your shot. If it doesn't work, you can always come back. Now, while Tony Vitello was making that decision whether to go to the MLB or stay in college, there were several rumors swirling that Danny White and Tony V just could not get along. The rumors even started swirling that Danny White was giving some of baseball's NIL money to Kim Caldwell and the Lady Vols, and apparently Tony Vitello wasn't happy with that, rightfully so, because Tennessee baseball has a national championship this century. Tennessee's football team, men's basketball team, and Lady Vols basketball team does not. Now, I don't know the real reason why Tony Vitello left to the MLB. Maybe it was he just wanted to take a shot and become the first college head baseball coach to do the same at the next level. Or maybe there was stuff lying underneath. But anyway, that's what Dave Van Horn has to say, and to be honest with you, although I'm not the biggest fan of him, out of every other college baseball coach in the country, I would assume that he knows Tony Vitello the best. But you guys let me know in the comments, why do you think Tony Vitello left Tennessee? Go Big Orange.